Hey guys, this is Gene Jensen, and if you're anything like me, you love to collect fishing lures. My wife thinks I'm a hoarder because I have more soft plastics than she thinks I ought to. So, how do I organize them? How do I keep them to where I actually use the ones I have? And that's been a big challenge over the years, and I finally have come up with a plan, come up with some type of a technique to be able to quickly grab what I need or find what I need and be able to have what I need on the boat with me. Whether I'm traveling to Florida, to Minnesota, anywhere that I'm fishing, I'm able to quickly find in my collection how exactly what I need to fish with. So let's go over how I do it. All right, so let's go over what I use. First of all, I keep the soft plastics in their original bags, and I've got a video I just launched about why I do that and why I don't put them in the boxes. Another reason why I keep them in the bags is because then I can tell what they are, what color they are, what brand they are, things like that. I can quickly pull them out of how I have them stored and be able to use them. So let's go over the other things. I use 1 gallon Ziploc bags, or zipper bags or whatever. I don't like the bags that have the little plastic thing that slides up and down, the little zipper plastic thing, because they don't open up all the way. And a lot of times you're trying to shove soft plastics down in here, and because it doesn't open up all the way, it just messes up. You'll know what I'm talking about if you ever try them. You need a Sharpie, and you need a larger box to keep them in. I have several different ways that I store them, several different boxes. I have a large box that I use every once in a while. I used to use it on my old boat. It doesn't quite fit in my Alumacraft. I find that it's easier to store them in a little bit smaller boxes. All right, so first of all, let me get this box down here. I'm gonna put it on the floor for a second. Give me a little bit more room to work. But the first thing you got to do is you got to decide what categories you're going to store these soft plastics in. There's several different ways that I do it. I have bags for specific states. Like when I go down into Florida and I'm fishing that swamp water, that dark black water, I have specific color baits that I use. I have specific types of baits that I use because I'm flipping a lot of cover. So I might label it Florida. Or I might store a bag of flipping baits, and I'll label it flipping or craw baits, and put craws on there. Out in my garage, I have drawers that I keep my soft plastics in, and they're labeled by the type. Straight tail worms, craws, creature baits, swim baits, things like that. And I don't store the Ziploc bags in there. I just store the individual bags of plastics. And then when I pull them out of those drawers and I put them in these bags, they're in that bag for a reason. So I label these bags simply, Florida. I've got a trip coming up to Florida here shortly. And I use my Sharpie and I label it Florida, okay? My handwriting stinks, but that's okay. I'm the only one that needs to read it. And I'll put all those baits I'm taking to Florida in this bag, and then the bag of soft plastics goes in to the hard box. And then I'll do another one, maybe flipping baits, and maybe what else do I use down there? Paddle tails or swim baits. And I just shove them down in here until the bag is full, zip it up, and it's ready to go. And then when I need to use it, I flip through the bags, I see the label, I pull it out, I pull the bags out, bags of soft plastics, and it's real easy to find the color and the size and the type of bait that I'm looking for. Okay, and these Ziploc bags, the gallon ones, they will hold a ton of soft plastics. I mean, they really will hold a lot. Get my rage baits in here and my bile craws and all my bile spawn stuff, because that's what I use. Okay. You zip it up and it's ready to go. And this stuff changes throughout the time, and it's not a very expensive way of doing it. So if you need to change the way you label them and things like that, just go grab you another Ziploc bag and go to town. Doesn't cost you a lot of money to do this. and it really does save you a lot of time. Well, like I always say, be sure to introduce somebody to fishing. Be sure to show them my videos. Let me help you teach them how to fish. And subscribe to this channel. Check out my other videos. And more importantly, get out in the water, go out and catch some fish. And have a great day.